Hi first grade, today is Monday, May 18th, 2020, and today we are going to be doing three things: reading, writing, and math. Okay, so you need your word workbook, you need your Unit 12 packet, and you need your workbook 1B. That's it. Okay, all right, you guys, let's get started with reading. So last week in reading, we read a story about the Super Kids called Play Ball, and it was all about how the Super Kids got to see the Superhawks basketball team play basketball, and then something went wrong. The ball went up on the roof, so the Super Kids let them use their ball for the game, and the Superhawks invited the Super Kids to play basketball. And they were kind of worried. They were like, how can we play against you guys? You guys are way taller and bigger than us. So the Superhawks had a solution. They let the Super Kids ride on their shoulders so that way they would be kind of equal in height. Okay, so they helped them. All right, so today for reading, we are going to talk about the lesson of trying new things. Okay, so I want you to think. Has there ever been a time that you have tried something new? And I don't mean try new food. I mean try a new skill, like maybe riding a bike, or tying your shoes, or reading a story or book that's a little longer or harder than usual. Anybody ever done that? Okay, I want you to think of one thing that you tried that's new. And I want you to answer these three questions. First, why did you do that thing? Okay, so if it's ride a bike, why did you try it? Okay, or read a book that was kind of hard, why? Did someone tell you to? Did you want to? Did your mom or your dad or your grandma or your brother or sister tell you? Okay, why did you try that new thing? And if you were worried about it, why did you think you couldn't do it? Okay, maybe you thought it was new, maybe you thought it was too hard. Okay, maybe you didn't want to get hurt. And did you try anyway? And what happened when you tried? Did you have fun? Did you get a little better at it? Did you learn anything? Okay, sometimes when we have to do something new, we feel worried or scared. Okay, and that happens even to grown-ups too. It's important to not let those feelings of worry and fear to keep us from trying new things. Okay, and sometimes when we try that new thing for the first time, it might not go that well. Okay, we might not be very good, or we might still feel pretty nervous. Okay, and we just have to remind ourselves, I can do it. I want to learn this. I need to know how to do this. It's important that I can do it. I think I can do it. Okay, so this week, while you're doing things, if anything comes up and it's new or kind of hard, I want you to tell yourself, I think I can do it. Okay, that's what I want you to tell yourself. I think I can do it. Okay, let's move on to our word workbook, page 55. Okay, first grade, here we are on word workbook, page 55. And we haven't done one of these pages in a while. This is a page with some of our memory words that we've seen before in the past, and some of them newer. And we are going to be listening to something that's going to help us trace and learn these words. So right now, I just want you to put the date, May 18, 2020. And I am going to play the recording for you. And while you listen to that recording, it's going to tell you what to do.
More Adventures of the Super Kids. Word Workbook, page 55. The Super Kids went to the shopping mall. Lily bought a basketball. Then she saw a big poster on the window of the sports store. Look at the poster on your page and read it along with Lily.
Hey, look at this poster. It says the Superhawks are coming to this shopping mall today.
Read the whole poster, Lily.
Okay, it says, basketball fans, come, come, come. The Superhawks are coming. They are the champs. They will be at our mall. Look at them put the ball in the basket. Play ball! Play ball!
The Superhawks were at the mall, so the Super Kids decided to go watch them.
There they are! Wow, they sure are tall! The Superhawks are the best basketball team! They're the champs!
I wish I could play basketball with the Superhawks, but they are way too tall for me.
For me too! They're the tallest players I've ever seen!
The Superhawks are going to say a spelling cheer as they warm up for the basketball game. Read and spell the pink words at the top of your page along with the Superhawks.
Come! C-O-M-E spells come! Coming! C-O-M-I-N-G spells coming! They! T-H-E-Y spells they! Our! O-U-R spells our! What? P-U-T spells put!
All right, we're gonna do it all again. Here we go now.
Come! C-O-M-E spells come!
All right, yeah.
Coming! C-O-M-I-N-G spells coming!
Oh, what a shot!
They! T-H-E-Y spells they! Our! O-U-R spells our!
Great.
Put! P-U-T spells put!
Hey, nice going, gang, everybody,
Okay, so now that we're done listening to that, as you are spelling the words, I want you to kind of do what you heard in the video. So you're going to read it, come. C-O-M-E. Okay, so I want you to say the letters as you trace and then read the word one more time. Come. C-O-M-E spells come. And then keep on going. Okay, and when you're all done with this, you can take a picture, you can submit it to Dojo, and then we're going to move on to writing. So you need your Unit 12 packet. Okay, today in writing, we are going to be learning about how to combine sentences using the word and. Okay, so here are two sentences. Let's read them together. We went for a walk. We saw wiggly, slimy worms. These two sentences go together. They're talking about the people going on a walk and what they saw on their walk. And sometimes when we have two sentences that start the same way, we can combine them so that way our writing is a little bit more interesting. So both of these sentences start with we went, we saw. So that's almost exactly the same. And because these sentences are both about going on a walk, we can take out a few of the same words and use the word and instead. Okay? So, for example, we could instead write, we went for a walk. So this is going to stay the same. but we're not going to put a period because we're going to add some more words to our sentence before we're done. So far we went for a walk and saw, and what did they see? Wiggly slimy worms. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that way you can see all that, okay? We went for a walk and saw wiggly, slimy worms. So what we did is we just took out the word we a second time and put the word and instead. And now we have, we went for a walk and saw wiggly, slimy worms. We added the word and all we did was take out this we to make our sentence a little bit shorter and to make our writing a little bit less repetitive. Let's try another example. Okay, this time we have a woman rode her bike, a woman ate a popsicle. And these two sentences start exactly the same way. A woman. And they are both talking about something that she may have done on a hot day outside. Rode her bike and then eat a popsicle. So what are we going to take out to make these two sentences into one sentence? And what word are we going to add? Well, we already have a woman, so we don't need it 2 times, so we can take that out. And instead, we're going to use the word and we're going to write, a woman rode her bike and ate a popsicle. So now it says, a woman rode her bike and ate a popsicle. And the reason we took out a woman for the second time is because we already know that she's doing that. So we don't have to say a woman rode her bike and a woman ate a popsicle. That actually makes it sound like there's 2 different people, but there's just one. So now we have our shorter sentence to make our writing a little less repetitive. And now it's your turn. So turn your Unit 12 packet to page 3. And I'll go over the directions. Here we are on resource page 3, and it's just like what we practiced. You have 2 sentences, and they're about the same thing, and they start the same way. So you need to take out the part that is exactly the same and use the word and to write the new sentence on the lines. Okay? Once you're done doing this page, you can take a picture and you can submit it to Dojo. So pause here, do that, and then come back for math. Today in math, we are going to find the weight of things using other objects. For example, our balance is even, which means that the things on both sides weigh the same. So this glass weighs the same as 8 cubes, okay? So we can say that the weight of the glass is about 8 cubes. Now this cup weighs 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. The weight of the cup is about 15 cubes. So we can say that because this cup needs more cubes to balance than the glass, we can say the cup is heavier than the glass and the glass is lighter than the cup. This is just another balance, okay? And this time we are measuring these bags and seeing how many marbles they weigh. Okay, so let's look at A. The weight of bag A is about blank marbles, 2 marbles. Bag B is as heavy as about how many marbles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bag B is about as heavy as 5 marbles. Now the weight of bag C is about 3 marbles. Which is the lightest bag, A, B, or C? It's the least amount of marbles. It weighs the least amount of marbles, just 2. So which is the heaviest bag? Bag B. It weighs the most amount of marbles. So we can say that bag blank is heavier than bag blank. We could say that bag C is heavier than bag A because bag C is 3 and bag A is just 2. We can also say that bag C is lighter than bag B because bag C is 3 and bag B is more, it's 5. Let's do one more page before you go into your workbook. Here we're back to our balances using cubes. Okay, so we have the strawberry weighs this many cubes, the mushroom weighs this many cubes, and the egg weighs this many cubes. The weight of the strawberry is about 3, 6, 9 cubes. Okay, the weight of the mushroom is about 3 cubes. The weight of the egg is about 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 cubes. Which is the heaviest? The strawberry, the mushroom, or the egg? The egg. We know that because it has the most cubes that it needs to balance the scale. And which is the lightest? The mushroom. We know that because it's using the least amount of cubes to balance the scale. The blank is heavier than the blank. We can say the egg is heavier than the mushroom. And we can say the mushroom is lighter than the egg. The mushroom is also lighter than the strawberry. Now you're going to get your workbook 1B and I want you to turn to page 8. So on page 8, it's just like in our book and you're looking at the scales and you have to tell how much do the animals weigh using the toy bricks on the other side. Now down here it's a little bit tricky because look at the scale. It's not even, but it gives you a clue. It says the weight of a kitty is more than 15 toy bricks. So you need to count how many bricks are here, but you're going to have to take some away to get the balance to equal out. Okay, then you're going to move over here to page 9 with the fruits and vegetables, and you need to tell how many beads do the fruits and vegetables weigh. And then you have to think a little harder because it says the tomato is heavier than the blank. The tomato is lighter than the blank. Then you have to tell which is the heaviest and which is the lightest. When you're all done, take a picture of both page 8 and page 9 and submit it to Dojo. Okay, first grade, we are ready to talk about our homework. And you might be wondering, where's religion? Well, I gave your families an agenda and I told them that you could either pick 3 morning prayers or 2 morning prayers and 1 rosary club, or I gave them these short saint videos and maybe you could pick 3 of those or 1 of each. Okay, you're just going to pick 3 religion activities and do them this week. Okay, now we're ready to talk about our homework. You are going to read this fluency page, Up at Dawn. And on Thursday, when you're done reading it for the 4th time, I want you to take a video and send it to me of you reading it. And I want you to practice, okay? Because the goal of this is for you to be able to read all the words, and it is also for you to be able to read it not too fast, but not too slow. Okay? Then on the back, it is your spelling words. And we are going to have our spelling test on Friday. Okay? So that is all. I hope you have a good Monday and a good Tuesday, and I will see you on Wednesday.